Laura Lynn. We're going to talk about dreams today. Dreams are our doorway to our future. The subject of dreams is really fascinating to me. There's a couple of ways you can look at dreams. There's a spiritual side of dreams where it's actually spirit guides, angels, perhaps your loved ones is coming through and sharing a message. I find these the most fascinating dreams of all. That dream world state is very unique. It does seem like the brainwaves have to be acclimated just perfectly aligned so that the person can come to you. I certainly would say sometimes it is memory based. However, if you remember this dream clearly and there's a lot of color and a lot of details and you wake up just knowing you were with that person, I would, from my perspective, you certainly were with that person. And there's also the physical part of dreams where you are going through your own emotions that you're going through in your life through your physical body, and your dreams are helping you interpret your world. Many of us say, oh, we don't never dream, or we don't remember our dreams, so we don't give it too much thought. But dreams are a huge, huge opportunity to help us in our everyday world. And there is so much that you can get through your dreams to help you in your emotional state from your day-to-day life. So I really do suggest that you concentrate a little bit more on finding ways to remember your dreams. I have found many clients throughout the years have had great experiences with using a journal. And what you would do is have a journal right next to your bed, and when you wake up, start jotting down the dreams real quick. It is fascinating what comes through when you're interpreting the dream itself. Don't look at the dream substance as a literal level, meaning if you see a tiger in a dream, it doesn't literally mean a tiger is going to show up in your life. It may be that the tiger represents something, and it could be that you could research a little bit deeper into the tiger totem, what that energy means, what that medicine means, and you will see a whole new doorway opening for your life to give you some clues to help you. And I'm not here to change anybody's mind on what to believe, certainly, but however, from my experience and the clients that I've worked with over the years, we have found that strong miracles has happened as a result of dreams. Prophecies has happened in person's lives, and I just don't see how, if there isn't some substance or some truth to this, how a dream can happen before it actually takes place, the particular event takes place. So I had a woman call me that was crying. She was in a very desperate state. She was crying because she dreamed about her baby and the baby being reborn. Well, her baby died about a year prior, and the doctor told her that she could no longer get pregnant, that there was no chance of it. And she's like, Laura, why would this happen? Why would I have this dream of this baby coming to me? And I got the distinct direction and heard very clearly, because your baby is coming back. And I didn't even want to say it out loud because I already knew that the doctor said it was impossible for her to get pregnant again, and they were looking at adoption options, but they kept on insisting, go ahead and tell her. And she did end up getting pregnant. About 3 weeks later, she called me crying again, and I was, really concerned because she sounded so desperate. And she said, Laura, I'm pregnant. I really am pregnant. And the baby is now about 5 or 6 years old, and it was a beautiful miracle that happened in that life. Been numerous calls that I would get about earthquakes or different types of tragedies that took place in dream world, and from talking to them afterwards, it was usually something that happened in their own life that did end up being a tragedy. I don't want to frighten anybody that if they have an earthquake dream or a tornado dream, that means that there's going to be some type of tragic event. It usually, with those type of dreams, it means that your life is in chaos or disorder right now. So, you know, we do tend to dream about tornadoes when our life feels like a literal tornado. So, you know, 911 is another fascinating time because there was so many people that had dreams about these towers falling, and that, you know, that being such a major event, it was bound to get a lot of consciousness together to help prepare, you know, for that major catastrophe. A lot of people collectively, they could receive this collective consciousness. It's almost like the universe is getting us prepared for a major event such as that. And I believe what happens is our own consciousness, our higher self, is already praying, getting people ready, because we are all interwoven, we are all interconnected. I believe that through our brain waves is where that consciousness lies. You know, it's through our experiences, through our memories. You know, if you believe in past lives, you know, it's all interwoven in the brainstem, in the two different hemispheres, and all that activity and electricity is how the channels are interwoven, connected. So with that circuitry being right there, it's a great way for consciousness to speak. I'm a big believer in meditation, and if you can meditate for about 15 minutes before you actually go to sleep, meditation just basically means allowing yourself to rest, to allow your mind just to drift off, and you know, you might want to focus on one area, you know, your health, you know, for instance, and you're going within your body and you're asking spirit to align with you, you know, in a perfect state, and you know, you're asking or requesting that spirit will help through your dream world to find ways to improve your health. And you know, using this as a practice, health being that example, you can utilize it for finances, for love, for, you know, if you want to get your life more cleaned up as far as organized, you know, using that as a tool, meditation as a tool prior to going to sleep can be a very powerful way to allow your dreams to influence your life.